Hey everyone, it's Robin and welcome to the Robin's Nest. Today on my channel we're going to be trying out some palette knife painting with buttercream. Now I'm still really new at this, I've only tried it one other time before, but I absolutely love how it turned out, so I wanted to make that again for you guys. And I thought it would be really fun to decorate it for Valentine's Day, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Now let's get into it. So for today's cake, we're just keeping it small and simple. So I've baked up two 6-inch vanilla cake layers, which I've dyed with a little bit of red gel food color because red is the color of love. So we're just going to begin by trimming these down and leveling them out so we can then stack, fill, crumb coat, and chill our cakes. Okay, so to fill our layers, we're going to be using a little bit of this nice bright pink American buttercream. And I'm just going to take a little tiny bit on my spatula. We're going to put this on our cake board and use this as sort of a glue to hold our cake in place. And we're going to take our first layer, I'm going to set that down, give it a little press, and then we're going to add a nice generous layer of icing in between our two layers. And next we're going to take this beautiful light teal American buttercream and we're going to give our cake a nice light crumb coat, sealing in all these crumbs. Alright, now once I've reached this point, I like to pop my cake in the fridge to chill and give it a good chance to firm up really well before we add our final coat of icing. So I'm going to pop it in there for about 15 or 20 minutes, and that should be just enough time. So once your cake is firmed up and it is completely crusted over, you'll know it's ready when you touch it and it's no longer sticky to the touch. That means it's ready for its final coat of icing. So now we're just going to take our small offset spatula and we're going to apply a nice generous coat of icing all over our entire cake. We're going to smooth it out using a bench scraper. And once you finish your final coat of icing, we're going to pop this back in the fridge to chill now for about another 15 to 20 minutes, or you can pop it in the freezer for 5 to 10. Alright, so we have thoroughly chilled our cake and we are just about ready to start painting. But first I want to add a little bit of sparkle. So we're going to add a little bit of gold luster dust mixed with water, which I've mixed together in a cup here, and we're just going to flick it all over our cake using our paintbrush. You're just going to take it like so, give it a little flick. Doesn't that look pretty? Now you're just going to do it all over the cake. Alright, I think that looks really good so far. I'm really happy with how that's turning out. Even though it was a little bit messy and I did have to clean off my cake board, it is completely okay because it was so much fun. I just love doing that part. So I guess the next thing we're going to do is work on the placement of our flowers. So we're going to start marking that off. Now we're not actually going to pipe or paint that part, we're going to carve it. And I just love doing this because I feel like it gives this really rough and rustic sort of effect that's just so beautiful. So we're just going to take our little carving tool here and we're just going to have some fun and be a little bit free with it. Okay, so I finished marking all this off and I think that looks awesome so far. So now it's time to start our painting. So I've mixed up a couple of different colors here. I have a little bit of white and I have a little bit of a hot pink here. And we're just going to use our large offset spatula. And I also have a couple little carving tools, the same one we used to actually carve the cake. And this little one here, which sort of resembles a palette knife. So we're just going to use these to try to make some small little flowers on the side of our cake using our white and our pink. Alright, there's our palette knife flowers, and I think they turned out awesome. I just love them, and I really hope you guys like them too. I mean, there's not much to them, but they're so simple to make, and they create such a nice effect. I just love them. Alright, so we're done with the palette knife painting. We have a little piping to do. I have a little bit of red, and I want to make some tiny little rosettes. And we're also going to do some little purple lupins too. Alright guys, so I finished with all my flowers and I think they turned out fantastic. So that means we're almost done, just a couple of little things left to do. So we're going to take the rest of our icing in all the different colors and we're going to make a nice decorative swirl to go around the top of our cake. Then we're going to finish off with a nice gold cake topper and some little golden hearts too. It's going to be really sweet, so stay tuned. And ta-da! Here it is guys, my Valentine's Day palette knife painted cake, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys think about it because I think it turned out so beautiful. It's so classy and so sophisticated, and it's definitely my new favorite way to decorate, and you guys have to try it too. It was so simple and so fun, and the creative possibilities are endless. Well, that's it for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, you know what to do. Leave me a big thumbs up and lots of love in the comment section too, and if you haven't done so already and you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you receive a notification every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. Happy Valentine's Day!